Today I'm going to show you 5 ways to create the trendy duotone look, the colourful photo effect where the shadows and highlights of an image are replaced with vibrant contrasting hues. This effect was popularised by the music app Spotify when it used the duotone effect in its promotional imagery of artists and bands. You can check out my first tutorial on the effect from back in 2015. In this video I'll show you a selection of different methods to create the effect. Some are quick and easy, while others provide you with more control over the final result. Stick around till the end to see the easiest method using my free Duotone Gradient Presets from Spoon Graphics, which allow you to apply various duotone colour schemes to an image with a single click. The colourful photo effect we associate with the term duotone isn't actually an authentic duotone image. Duotone was originally a printing method that used 2 different Pantone inks to reproduce an image. It's used to print black and white photos with a more visually attractive appearance by adding a touch of colour, such as a brownish sepia look or a hint of blue rather than the basic shades of grayscale. In Photoshop there's actually a setting to generate an authentic duotone image. First, convert the image to grayscale under Image and Mode, which then allows you to convert to duotone. In the duotone settings there are several presets that use Pantone colours, such as warm grey or cool grey. The popular digital duotone effect uses much more vibrant colours than authentic duotone prints. A quick and easy way to create the effect is using a gradient map. Apply a gradient map adjustment layer to your image from the adjustment layers list at the bottom of the layers panel. Click the default black to white gradient to edit the colours. Find 2 contrasting hues for each end of the gradient spectrum, one for the shadows and one for the highlights. If necessary, you can also adjust the balance between the colours by moving the location handle left or right. An alternative method uses solid colour adjustment layers. Apply 2 solid colour adjustment layers and choose your 2 contrasting hues for each one. In order to make this method work, we need to set up a layer mask. Make sure you activate the layer mask of the top layer, otherwise the Apply Image menu option we need won't be accessible. Under the Image menu, choose Apply Image. Set the layer option to Background to load the original image. If you have the dark and light colours the other way around, click the Invert button to fix the appearance. To fine tune the result, choose between the channel options. This one looks good with the red channel selected. These solid colour adjustment layers can be changed to easily adjust the colours of the effect. Applying a layer mask means the original image can't be changed unless the layer mask is regenerated. This method also uses solid colour adjustment layers, but with different blending modes so the background layer can be easily changed. Begin with a black and white adjustment layer. This photograph is black and white to begin with, so it isn't really necessary, but it is required for full colour pictures. Adding the black and white adjustment layer anyway means if the background is replaced with a colour image, the duotone effect will still work. Set up your duotone colour scheme using 2 separate solid colour adjustment layers. Set the lighter colour to the multiply blending mode and the darker colour to the lighten blending mode. This applies the appropriate colour to the highlights or shadows. For best results, make sure the darker colour is underneath the highlights colour in the layer stack. This camera raw technique preserves the highlights to create a brighter duotone look with slightly less vibrant pastel colours. First, convert the image to a smart object to apply the effects non-destructively. Go to Image Adjustments and Black and White to remove the colour from the original image. Then go to Filter and Camera Raw Filter. Close the basic editing options and find the colour grading section. This tool provides individual colour wheels for the shadows and highlights, along with a couple of additional option sliders. Setting the blending to max will generate the most colourful result. Then you can adjust the balance between the colours and overall luminance of the shadows and highlights. My favourite method is the gradient map adjustment layer. It's the quickest and easiest to set up, and it's applied non-destructively. To quickly toggle through loads of duotone colour scheme options, download my free Duotone Gradient Presets from Spoon Graphics. Apply the gradient map adjustment layer just like in method 1, then click import and navigate to the free download file. These gradients will be saved in your presets list. Click each one to see what the colour combination looks like. You can also fine tune the hues if necessary. Which duotone method is your favourite? Or do you use a totally different technique I don't know about? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this tutorial or learned any new tips and tricks, a thumbs up on the video would be really appreciated. Stick around for more of my content by subscribing to the channel, and be sure to join my mailing list at Spoon Graphics to download all my free design resources. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.